Headlights on the empty road, just me and everything I've never said out loud. The violin plays and I let go, somewhere between the stars and the ground. Miles from nowhere, still feel you close, chasing the night like I need it the most. Bass in my chest and the violin cries, I'm losing myself just to feel alive. Miles from nowhere, still feel you close, chasing the night like I need it the most. Bass in my chest and the violin cries, I'm losing myself just to feel alive. Sleeps, I'm wide awake with these thoughts I keep rolling slow down the boulevard. Every street light hits like a broken scar. I had a version of me that was sure, before the world got heavy and the road got blurred. But something in this beat won't let me fall, like a hand reaching out through the music's call. I turned the volume up and I felt this shift, that deep vibration like a midnight gift. The strings came in, and then I closed my eyes. For a second I believed in something wide. Not a sermon, not a staged up prayer, just a feeling hitting clean, cutting through the air like grace. Don't need a church or a perfect word, sometimes it rides with the bass you heard. Miles from nowhere, still feel you close, chasing the night like I need it the most. Bass in my chest and the violin cries, I'm losing myself just to feel alive. Every turn, every shadow, every song I played, every scar on my skin that refuses to fade. I keep driving through the dark to find the light. Baby, something in me burns in the night. Oh, still feel you. Oh, still feel you. Even miles from nowhere, you stay true. I've been running from the version of me that cried alone in a room nobody sees. Scroll through faces, search through noise, looking for something real behind the voice. Then the violin dropped and I caught my breath, like music does when nothing else can do best. It takes you there to the place you hide, that corner of your chest where truth resides. I passed a couple dancing in the rain, looked like joy but their eyes held pain. And I thought maybe we're all just the same, beautiful and broken, playing our own game. The deep house beat don't lie or pretend, it just holds you like a long lost friend. And in the space between the kick and the snare, I swear I felt something bigger there. Miles from nowhere, still feel you close. Oh, chasing the night like I need it the most. Oh, bass in my chest and the violin cries, I'm losing myself. Oh, just to feel alive. Every turn, every shadow, every song I played, every scar on my skin that refuses to fade. I keep driving through the dark to find the light. Baby, something in me burns in the night. You know, sometimes I think the music knows more than I'm willing to say, like it finds the broken parts of me and it doesn't look away. I'm not trying to be healed tonight, I'm just trying to feel real. And if this road leads me back to myself, then the night was worth the deal. God or the universe or whatever moves. In the space where the violin breathes. I don't need an answer right now. I just need to believe. Something in me lies inside the night. Still driving, still feeling, still alive. Miles from nowhere, and I found everything I need right here in the sound, in the dark, in me. Neon signs are bleeding in the rain. I'm driving slow enough to feel the pain. Not the sharp kind, more like something old. The kind that lives in places left untold. Neon and tears and violet city light. A violin is playing me through the night. The bass drops low, the strings begin to climb. I'm finally living in my own time. I spent so many evenings being good, being what I thought I always should, answering the calls and showing up, pouring all of me into their cup until the cup was me and I was dry, staring at the ceiling, asking why I gave so much and kept so little back. Why everything I touched would slowly crack, but because I never saved a single drop for the girl inside who needed me to stop and say, hey, I see you, I am here. Hey, I know you're tired. Hey, I know the fear tonight. I drive and nothing looks the same. The violin is calling out my name. Neon and tears, I've been carrying too long, pouring out my life into everyone's song. But the violin is playing something just for me, and the bass is deep enough to set me free. I've been the last one on my own list, the one I somehow always seem to miss. But neon and tears on a rain-soaked road, baby, I am finally putting down the load. Oh, put it down. Turn around. The violin rising, the bass hits the bone. You were never really empty, you were never really alone. I drove past places where I used to live, the apartments full of everything I give to be that young again, but also not, because that girl had everything I've got except the wisdom and the earned relief of knowing pain is not a permanent belief. There was a woman on the overpass, arms stretched wide like she was made of glass, singing something wordless to the sky. I slowed and watched her and I wondered why. I felt so moved, like something in my chest recognized her like she was the rest of me, the part that still knows how to fly, the part that lifts her arms and asks the sky for nothing, just the feeling of the air, just to exist, just to stay. something about driving alone at night that no one really talks about. It is not loneliness. It is something closer to permission to exist, without an audience, without a role to play. Just you, and the road, and the rain, and the music that finds the parts of you that daylight never reaches. And tonight, I choose her. I choose the girl with arms stretched wide, the one who is not afraid of neon or tears or the dark or the long way home. I choose her. Love, not the feeling, just the weight of carrying it wrong. Softer now, lighter now, chosen now, whole, free, alive. Home tonight. I left the lights on when I walked away. Didn't say goodbye, didn't choose to stay. The city hummed a frequency I know, that low and velvet feeling down below. Velvet midnight, wrap around my skin, take me to the place where I begin. The violin is bleeding something true. Velvet midnight, I was made for you. I poured myself into a glass of nothing much, sat at the window waiting for a touch. Not from a person, not from any hand, but from the kind of music that understands the way your chest gets heavy after dark, the way the silence leaves its little mark, the way you sit with everything unsaid and feel the weight of all the life you've led. I turn the volume up and close my eyes, let the deep house fill the space between my sides. And when the violin came sliding in so clean, it played the feeling I could never seem to mean in words, in conversations, in the light. It only ever finds me late at night, when all the noise of being someone fades, and I am just a woman, and the music and the shade of everything I am when no one's watching me. The raw, unpolished, unperformed and free version of the girl who still believes that something good is waiting through the trees of all this concrete, all this neon, all this hum. Something warm and real and true is gonna come. Until it does, I have this velvet road, this deep house melody to share my load. Velvet midnight, take me somewhere soft, where the violin bass pulls deep. She is finally waking from a very long sleep. There is a corner of my heart I locked away, sometime between the falling and the fray. I put the tender pieces under glass, told myself the soft things never last. And so I built a harder kind of skin, learned to keep the need and tucked within, learned to be impressive, learned to shine, learned to pour for others before mine. But driving through this velvet kind of night, something cracks the surface, something bright comes bleeding through the scenes I thought were tight. And it sounds exactly like this violin tonight, like somebody took the ache and made it art, like somebody pressed the ear against my heart and wrote the melody they heard inside and gave it back to me so I could ride through all the streets I gave myself away, through all the rooms where I forgot to stay true to what I felt, true to what I need. And now this music plants a different seed, one that says your tenderness is not a flaw, your softness is the bravest thing I saw, your open heart is not the thing to fix, it is the most extraordinary gift. Velvet midnight, take me somewhere soft, where the violin lifts everything aloft. Bass so low, it moves beneath my feet. This is the only church I need to meet. I've been performing for a while, too loud, shrinking myself to fit inside the crowd. But velvet midnight gives me room to breathe, room to be the woman underneath. I think the hardest thing I ever did was not believing and not the losing. It was the staying present in my own life when everything in me wanted to disappear into being useful, into being needed, into being anything except exactly who I am. But out here in this velvet dark with this violin, playing something that sounds like the inside of my chest, I'm practicing something new. I'm practicing staying here in my own skin, in my own story, in my own song. And it feels like the most revolutionary thing I have ever done. Has lifted me aloft. I poured myself into a glass of nothing much. Didn't say goodbye, didn't choose to stay. The city hummed a frequency I know, that low and velvet feeling down below. Velvet midnight, wrap around my skin, take me to the place where I begin. The violin is beating something true. Velvet midnight, I was made for you. I poured myself into a glass of nothing much, sat at the window waiting for a touch, not from my person, not from any hand, but from the kind of music that understands the way your chest gets heavy after dark, the way the silence leaves its little mark, the way you sit with everything unsaid and feel the weight of all the life you've led. I turn the volume up. The rain came down on empty parking lots. I sat inside my car connecting all the dots. The radio was playing something low, a violin that only lost girls know. Ghost of the freeway, driving through the night. chasing something real beneath the city light. The bass is in my bloodstream, and the strings are in my soul. Ghost of the freeway, trying to find a way back home. To know exactly who I was before I gave that version up, because somebody needed me to be less right. Somebody needed me to dim my light. I learned to speak in whispers, learned to shrink, learned to swallow words and send them south, deep into the quiet that I built underneath the layers of the guilt. Touching ground. Feel the ground. Turn around. The violin is pulling, the bass is the call. Baby, you were never lost, you were standing tall. I passed a girl on foot along the overpass. Her jacket set the kind of night that lasts inside your memory like a photograph. I almost stopped, but then I drove away and prayed the music found her like it found me. Prayed the deep house held her till she could see that she was more than whatever night she's in. Because the real storm is the one we carry within, the one that wakes us up at 3 a.m., the one that asks us who we are again. But tonight the violin redefines the frame. Tonight the deep house calls me by my real name, the name that means I finally take up my own space. Ghost of the freeway, I have been you all along. The girl who got so quiet she forgot her song. Bass and violin and open road ahead. I am singing back to life what I thought was dead. I've been a ghost inside my own story for too long. But tonight I take the wheel and drive into the sound. Ghost of the freeway, finally touching ground. You know what it feels like to haunt your own life, to move through rooms and to feel invisible, to laugh at the right moments and go home feeling nothing like a ghost, wearing a costume of the person you used to be. But out here tonight on this road with this violin, you remember what it felt like to be real, and you realize you were never really gone. You were just waiting for the right music to call you back. And here it is. And here you are. Ghost of the freeway, not anymore. I found the girl I buried and I opened up the door. Bass and violin and everything is real. I'm finally feeling everything I chose not to feel. Oh. a ghost, not anymore. Solid and real. The violin knows me. The deep house loves me. Whole scene free, alive, home. Turn the engine on at 1:30. The city's still alive, but almost done. I rolled the windows down and felt the air, like something in the night knew I was there. Breathe the dark and let it hold you close. The violin is playing for the ones who feel the most. Bass so deep it reaches in your chest. Breathe the dark and finally let it rest. I've been carrying the weight of other people's peace, holding up the ones who never held a piece of me, the real me hidden underneath the smile I wear like armor underneath my teeth. I drove up past the overpass tonight, where the street lamps throw a warm and amber light, where the city feels less like a crowded room and more like something sacred in the gloom. The deep house found me island at a red, with all the unsaid things inside my head. And when the violin came sweeping through the mix, it found the places nothing else could fix. Not the conversations, not the therapy, not the prayers, not the friends who tried but don't know how to get downstairs to where the real stuff lives behind the locked door, where the girl I never showed lives on the floor. And she looked up when the violin arrived, like finally something came to say you survived, like finally something spoke in her own language, like the music was the antidote to anguish. So I pressed the gas and let the road unroll, and gave the deep house every broken piece of soul. Breathe the dark, it will not swallow you. It only asks you to be honest and be true. Bass and strings and everything in between. You are more than all the places you have been. I've been afraid of what the silence holds, but the silence is where the real story gets told. Breathe the dark and let it be your friend. This is not the breaking, this is where you bend. Oh, bend, not break. Oh, give and take. The violin rises, the bass drops low. Something inside you is starting to glow. There's a version of me living in the past, still apologizing for things that didn't last, still making herself smaller in the room, still carrying the weight of someone else's gloom. I drove by an old street where I used to cry, under the same sky, under the same sky. And I felt the old familiar grip of shame, the one that whispers you are always just to blame. But then the violin is different in that moment, like it reached inside the pain and chose to own it. Like I said, I know this street, I know this corner. I have played here for every midnight morning, and I felt something really where you bend. I used to think that the dark was something to survive, something to push through, to get to the other side of. But tonight on this road with this music, I'm starting to think the dark is not the enemy. It is the teacher. It is the place where you cannot pretend, where the noise of the day falls away, and you are left with only what is real. And what is real tonight is that I am here, still breathing, still moving, still becoming. And the violin knows this. It has always known this. It plays in the dark, because that is where the most honest music lives. That is where the most honest version of you is waiting to be heard. Waiting to be heard. Breathe the dark and let it hold you close. The violin is playing for the ones who feel the most space. So deep it reaches through your chest. Breathe the dark and finally find your rest. I've been afraid, but I'm not afraid tonight. The dark became the place I found my light. Racing streams and everything in between. I am finally becoming what I mean. Still breathing, still bending, still here. Breathe the dark, let it hold you like it always could, like you always deserved. But the feeling stays deep in your chest, deep in your bones, deep in the place where the real you lives. Hold honest, unafraid, alive. Home tonight. I turned the engine on at 1:30. The city's still alive but almost done. I rolled the windows down and felt the air, like something in the night moved. I was there. Breathe the dark and let it hold you close. The violin is playing. The clock hit 12 and something shifted in me. I grabbed my coat and let the night receive. No destination written on my hands, just open road. And all I understand, silver freeway under purple skies. I drive until the truth stops feeling like a lie. The violin's calling out my name. I'll never be the same. I'll never be the same. I pour the last of something out tonight. Not why I'm not tense, just the will to fight. The kind of fight where you fight yourself the most, where you wrestle with the memory of a ghost. I've been that girl who keeps the peace at any cost, who smiles through every season she has lost, who wakes at 4 and stares up at the ceiling and pretends she is not drowning in the feeling. But tonight I chose the freeway over silence, chose the deep house over my internal violence. Turn the bass up till it rattled through my ribs, till the music cracked the cage where I live. And the violin came in like it had been waiting, patient at the door while I was hesitating, asking nothing, just existing, just in sound. The most beautiful thing I have ever found, because it doesn't need me fixed or put together. It plays the same for me in any kind of weather. Through the rain, the grief, the longing and the hate, through the long nights and the mornings I can't shake. till the fog of who I was begins to disappear. Silver freeway, take me somewhere real, past the versions of myself I used to feel. Bass and violin and violet air, something like a prayer without the prayer. I've been running from the quiet for so long, but the quiet is exactly where I belong. Silver freeway, holding on my way, taking me to something good and great. Oh, silver light, oh, oh, silver light, oh, feel it right, oh, oh, feel it right. The strings are rising, the bass is alive. This is the moment I remember I survived. I see the skyline glowing in my rearview mirror. Every mile away it gets a little clearer, but the life I built around somebody else was never really mine, it was someone else's shell. I dusted off their dreams and called them my own. Planted all their flowers and called it my home. But flowers need the soil that belongs to them, and I need something wild and free again. So tonight I drive without a destination, no apology, no guilt, no explanation. Just a woman in the deep house in the road, and the violin that carries half a load. I think about the things I wanna feel in 5 more years. Not the absence of the pain, but how I face my fears. How I wanna wake up knowing who I am. Not performing for the world, but taking my own hand and walking into spaces where I'm chosen, not convenient. Where my voice is not adjusted to be leading. Where the love I give comes back the same in kind. Where the music plays forever in my mind. Like this silver freeway never has to end. Like the violin is always around the bend. Like the bass will always meet me where I break, and remind me I am real, I am awake. Silver freeway, take me somewhere real, past the versions of myself I used to feel. Bass and violin and violet air, something like a prayer without the prayer. I've been running from the quiet for so long, but the quiet is exactly where I belong. Silver freeway, holding on my way, taking me to something good and great. I think I had been afraid of what I would find if I ever stopped moving long enough to actually listen. Afraid that the silence would confirm every doubt I ever had about myself. But out here on this freeway at this hour, with this music, the silence between the notes is not empty. It is full of the woman I am becoming, full of the roads I have survived, full of the love I am learning to give myself without condition, without apology, without shrinking. The violin is not filling a void tonight. It is introducing me to the space inside me. There was always hope. I just forgot to visit. I just forgot to visit. Silver freeway, silver freeway, silver freeway. Under purple skies, I drive until the truth stops feeling like a lie. The violin is calling out my name. I'll never be the same, I'll never be the same. I got the clock hit 12 and something shifted in me. I grabbed my coat and let the night receive. No destination written on my hands, just open, open, all I understand. Silver freeway under purple skies, I drive until the truth stops feeling like a lie. The violin the last of something out tonight. Not wine, not tears, just the will to fight. The kind of fight where you fight yourself the most, and where you whistle with the memory of a ghost. I've been that girl who keeps the I left the lights on when I walked away. Some habits die hard at the end of the day. The city hums a song I used to know, before I learned that love can let you go. Midnight skin and violet air, I drive these roads like I don't ever care. But underneath the bass and the violin, I'm still the girl who never let you in. I used to wait by windows, counting stars. Now I count the miles in the empty bars. The kind of bars where people go to feel less alone, where the music is so loud you forget you're on your own. I put my hair up loose and drove out past the bridge, where the river catches light along the ridge. The deep house found me somewhere on that road, wrapped around my shoulders like it carried half my load. I've been the kind of woman who apologizes for her tears, who laughs too loud at parties just to hide the fears, who texts back fast so nobody thinks she's falling, who picks up every piece before she starts calling. But tonight the violin don't need me to perform. It plays right through the eye of my personal storm, and every note that rises pulls a layer off my chest, like the music finally gave me permission to rest. I don't have to be the strong one on this road tonight, don't have to hold the darkness just to show somebody light. I can fall apart in rhythm, I can break inside the beat, I can be completely human where the bass and violin meet. Midnight skin and violet sky, I finally let myself ask why I gave so much and held so still, why I bent myself against my will. Bass in my throat and strings in my veins, the music washes out the old stains. I'm more than what I left behind. Midnight skin and a healing mind. Oh, feel it rise. Oh, open your eyes. The violin knows what you buried below. Let the deep house let it go. I passed a woman walking by the light, same tired eyes I see in mine at night, same careful steps like the ground might give away, same silent prayers she carries through the day. I wanted to say, sister, I feel you in my bones, that the strongest ones are often the most alone, that the ones who hold the world upon their back are the same ones crying softly through the cracks, because nobody checks on the girl who checks on everyone. Nobody asks her how she's doing when the day is done, so she drives and she plays the music loud and lets the violin be her crowd, lets the deep house be her therapist, her church, her friend. Lets the bass drop be the place where she begins again. And I understand that feeling in my whole entire soul, the way the music finds the missing makes you feel complete and whole, like every note was written for the version of you now, the one who survived the worst without knowing how. So I turn it up and roll the window down wide, and let the night air be the place where I reside, where nobody needs me, where I don't know anyone to think, where the only voice that matters is the violin that sings. Midnight skin and violet sky, I finally let myself ask why I gave so much and held so still, why I bent myself against my will. Bass in my throat, the strings in my veins, the music washes out the old stains. I ain't more than
about driving alone at the edge of midnight, when the city lights blur and the music fills the silence that you have been afraid of. And in that silence between the bass and the strings, you hear something faint. It is your own voice, the one you silenced for others, the one you traded for peace, the one you forgot was yours. And it says you are allowed to take up space. You are allowed to need things. You are allowed to fall apart and still be worthy of love. The violin is not playing for someone else tonight. It is playing for you, only you. And this road belongs to you too. I finally feel whole. Still driving, still breathing, still becoming. Midnight skin, violet air, deep house holding me like nobody else could, like I always deserved. Moving through the dark. I left the lights on when I walked away. Some habits die hard at the end of the day. The city hums a song I used to know, before I learned that love can let you go. Midnight skin and violet air. I drive these roads like I don't have a care, but underneath the bass and the violin, I'm still the girl who never let you in. I used to wait by windows, stars. Now I count the miles and the empty bars, the kind of bars where people go to feel less alone, where the music is so loud you forget you're on your own. I put my hair up loose and drove out past the bridge where the river. The city never sleeps, but I do. I wake at 3 a.m. thinking only of you. The neon bleeds through my curtain like a sign that some things glow the brightest when they die. Neon tears on the rain-soaked street, I feel everything I swore I'd never feel. Violin calling my name in the deep. Baby, I'm awake and I can't go back to sleep. I put on my jacket and I grabbed my keys, stepped outside to let the cold air breathe. The deep house humming from my headphones low, like a heartbeat telling me which way to go. I've been carrying a silence for too long, wearing a smile that don't belong to the girl who cries in parking lots at night, who loves too deep and holds on too tight. I drove past the place where we used to stay. The lights were different, but the ache was the same. I turned the music up to drown the thought, but the violin found every feeling that I fought. It don't ask permission, it just walks right in, through every wall I built to keep the world out again. Somewhere in that melody I recognize my name, not the version I perform, but the one that feels the pain. This is my confession on the 4-lane road, a girl with too much heart and nowhere left to go. But even in the breaking there's a kind of grace, when the music holds you in an open space. Neon tears on a rain-soaked street, I feel everything I swore I'd never feel. Violin calling my name in the deep. Baby, I'm awake and I can't go back to sleep. I've been running from the truth inside my chest. Thought if I stayed busy I could skip the rest. But the night knows all the things I try to hide. Neon tears falling free tonight. Let it fall. Let it all come down like rain. Come down like grace. Let the violin light up this place. I pulled into a lot by the riverside. Turned off the engine, let the music ride. The bass was rolling like the water down below, and the strings were saying everything I needed to know. That healing isn't linear and love leaves marks. The strong women still fall apart in the dark. That the version of me crying in this car tonight is just as valid as the one who fights. I thought about the things I sacrificed for peace. The parts of me I buried just to keep the key. The voice I lowered so I wouldn't be too much. The dreams I folded small enough to hush. But the violin don't whisper, it crescendos and it roars. It reminds me I was built for so much more. The shrinking in the corners of a light that don't fit. Then swallow with my fire bit by bit. So I let the bass shake loose what I've been holding. Let the deep house be the place of my unfolding. Let the night air take the tears off of my face and replace the shame with something like grace. Cause somewhere in this music I remember who I am. Not the broken version, not the one who ran. The one who drives at midnight just to feel alive. The one who bends but always seems to survive. You tell somebody such I swore I'd never feel. Violin calling my name in the deep. Baby, I'm awake and I can't go back to sleep. I've been running from the truth inside my chest. Thought if I stayed busy I could skip the rest. But the night knows all the things I try to hide. Neon tears falling free tonight. You know what nobody tells you about crying in the car at 3 a.m. is that it's actually sacred. There's no audience, no performance, just you and the music and the truth you've been avoiding. And the violin doesn't judge the mess. It just plays like it knew you were coming, like it saved this melody just for this moment, just for you. And somehow in all that falling apart, you find a thread, something thin, but real something that says you are still here. You are still you, and that is everything. Neon tears on a rain-soaked street. Neon tears. Neon tears on a rain-soaked street. Neon tears. Neon tears on a rain-soaked street. I feel everything I saw. I never feel violin calling my name in the deep. Baby, I'm awake and I'm finally free. I've been running, but the truth caught up to me, and I let it hold me like I always should have been. The night revealed the things I tried to hide. Neon tears, but baby, I'm alive. Still here, still breathing, still mine. Neon tears, washing clean everything I was, everything I hid, everything I feared. Gone now, just the music, just the road, just me, whole free alive tonight. I turned the key and let the engine breathe. Pulled out slow beneath the silver trees. No map, no plan, just me and open sky. And all the feelings I've been running from all night. Glass roads under midnight stars. I drive these streets to find out who we are. The violin cries when my heart can't speak. I'm somewhere between surrender and the deep. It's past midnight and the highway's mine alone. Left the party early, left the people, left the phone. There's a version of me smiling in those pictures on the wall, but the real me is the one who drives and feels it all. I got questions that don't fit inside a conversation. Got a longing in my chest that don't need explanation. So I turn the bass up high and let the violin in. Let it reach the parts of me I keep up deep within. I've been strong for everybody else this whole damn year. Held it all together while I fell apart in here. But out here on these roads, I don't have to be composed. I can cry behind the wheel and nobody even knows. This is my cathedral, this is where I pray. Not with folded hands, but with the music that I play. Every string that rises is a burden leaving slow. Every drop of that bass line telling me to let it go. Glass roads and city lights. Healing happens late at night. Bass in my chest, strings in my bones. I'm finding my way back home. I've been everyone's anchor, everyone's shore. Tonight I'm just a girl who can't hold anymore. So I drive through the dark till I feel the light. Glass roads carry me through the night. Carry me through. I'm coming through. Feel the violin rise up. Feel the night hold you close. This is the moment that matters the most. I remember when I used to know exactly who I was. Before the world got complicated, before the grief, before the loss, before I learned that love can leave without a warning sign. Before I started questioning this heart of mine. But even in the breaking I found something true. That the cracks are where the music finally comes through. And this deep house beat, don't ask me to explain. It just wraps around my shoulders in the cold and holds the pain. I saw a girl outside a diner looking at the sky. Same lost expression I've been wearing holds the pain. I saw a girl outside a diner looking at the sky. Same lost expression I've been wearing on my drive. And I wanted to roll down the window, play this song out loud. Tell her she's not broken, she's just finding her way out. Because the night is not a prison, it's a passage and a door. It's the place where you become the things you're searching for. So I press the gas a little harder. Let the violin soar. I don't know where I'm going, but I know what I'm driving toward. Glass roads and city lights. Healing happens late at night. Bass in my chest, strings in my bones. I'm finding my way back home. I've been everyone's anchor, everyone's shore. Tonight I'm just a girl who can't hold anymore. So I drive through the dark till I feel the light. Glass roads carry me through the night. There's this thing that happens somewhere around 3 a.m. when you've been driving long enough. That Let the thoughts slow down, and the music takes over. And for a second, you're not broken, you're not behind, you're not too much, you're not enough. You're just here, moving through the dark with the violin, singing what your soul forgot how to say. And it feels like whatever you've been carrying was always meant to be set down, right here on this road, in this night. And this song, just breathe, you made it. Still moving, still breathing, still mine. Still mine. Glass roads, taking me home 1 mile at a time. Through the dark, through the sound, through the night I am found. I am whole, I am light.
The engine hums, the city fades. I roll the window down and let the night invade. Something in the air feels like a second chance, like the road itself is asking me to dance. I don't need the sun to find my way. The dark has been my teacher every day. Violin screams what my mouth can't say. I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive tonight. Oh. Left the house at midnight, no destination set. Just a playlist and feelings I ain't dealt with yet. Streetlights passing by, like years I let go. Every mile of memory I'm learning to let flow. I used to chase the noise to silence what I feel. Now I chase the silence just to know that this is real. The bass drops low and something cracks inside my chest, like the music found the room I locked and never addressed. I ain't perfect and I stopped pretending that I am. I got scars on my timeline, got regrets on my hands. But tonight the violin is playing for the broken ones, for the runners and the dreamers and the midnight suns who drive alone and talk to God without a script, who find their prayers inside a melody that hits. This ain't church, but I feel holy in this space. Deep house gospel, riding slow with quiet grace. Somewhere between the dark and dawn, I found the version of me to carry on. Bass in my veins and strings in my soul. The night don't break me, it makes me whole. I've been lost on roads, no name, burned by love and soul. In the rain, something in this music pulls me through. Somewhere between the dark and the dawn, I found you. Oh, between the dark and dawn, oh, I'm carrying on. Yeah. Feel the violin rise, feel the bass in your chest. This is the moment forget all the rest. Two lanes open, no one else in sight, just the hum of the road and the weight of the night. I've been holding on to things that never held me back, carrying old versions of myself in a worn out backpack. Tonight I'm sitting down the guilt, the shame, the noise, turning up the deep house, reclaiming my own voice. The violin don't judge the roads I took to get here. It just plays and says you made it, you're still here. I passed the bridge where once I thought the worst, felt the darkness closing, felt the bubble burst. But the music kept me moving, kept my hands on the wheel, kept reminding me that broken things can still feel. And feeling means you're living, means the story ain't done, means there's still a version of the morning and the sun. Oh, so I drive a little slow, breathe a little deep, let the cinematic strings rock me back to me. Somewhere between the dark and dawn, I found the version of me that carry on, bass in my veins and strings in my soul. The night don't break me, it makes me whole. I've been lost on roads, no name, burned by love and soaked in rain, but something in this music pulls me through. Somewhere between the dark and dawn, I found you. You know the funny thing about the night is that it never really hides you. It just strips away the noise and leaves you with the truth. And the truth is, you survived every night that tried to take you down, every silence that felt too loud, every road that felt like it had no end. The violin plays for you, the bass breathes for you. You are not lost. You are exactly where you need to be. Version of me that carry on, bass in my veins and strings in my soul. The night don't break me, it makes me whole. I've been lost, I've been burned, I've been soaked in the rain, but I rose from every road and I'm rising again. Something in this music, something in this night, somewhere between the dark and dawn, I found my light. Still driving, still breathing, still here, somewhere between the dark and the dawn. And it's enough just to feel, just to move, just to be alive tonight.